I know. He's just like
The
perfectly
little puppy.
calm.
I know.
I call this his wrestling pajamas because they look like a little wrestling outfit because it's got
It's
like
like a
neon.
onesie.
Yeah, it's like got stars and stuff.
So cute. Is that his chair? Like he
Oh yeah,
like belongs
this
to
is
him.
his. Yep. This has been his chair since he was a puppy, and he is very upset it's not in the front room where he can actually like look out the window. So he only sits in this when I'm in my office, but he knows we're
hamming
talking
it up right
about
now.
him.
He knows. He
like,
knows what's up.
What's up? But the crazy part is so we let Joel, our dog, sleep in bed with us. I know some people don't allow pets on the furniture. He is
I'm
one of us.
furniture on dog on the furniture. I don't care.
One of us. So I, as many of our listeners know, am a first generation Polish girl. I'm a duveter. I like having a duvet with a duvet cover. And my husband has been born and raised in like more of an American household, is a comforter person.
Mm-hmm.
He finally made me break and get a comforter, and it is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
Oh, no, why? Because
it's
like Joel being on top of it, or
no,
like you just
it
can't.
it's fluff. Like, so I have like feather, like down comforter, right? So it's like you can morph it, and it's like a cloud and everything. I feel like a comforter is just like a super flattened, very thin, like cottony pillow. And like when I move it, it's just like, it's thick and it's just rigid. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I asked Jimmy, I go, so how have you been sleeping? He's like a fucking baby. So we're officially going to Norwegian sleep method where I'm going to have to get a duvet and we're just going to split it down the middle because I can't sleep with it and he can.
So, okay, now I am going to be an uncultured swine right now. What is like, so I thought a comforter is just like a big blanket too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a thick blanket. Well, I'm going to be uncultured swine here too. Apparently people use that to sleep under. I always thought that went over as like a decorative thing to cover like and make your bed like nice. No, that's what people use as a blanket to sleep under.
Yeah.
With like a top sheet. That's why like that's what a lot of people use, like the top sheet. They go underneath under top sheet and then they have the comforter on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
A duvet is a top sheet and a comforter in one.
Oh, okay. So all right, I'm an idiot because I have both. And right now I don't have a duvet cover on that blanket, but like I still use a sheet with the duvet.
Yeah, you can. I like putting a cover on the duvet and then not doing. The problem with top sheets is I basically spin in my sleep. So a top sheet would just turn me into a mummy.
Got it. Okay.
So,
okay. Fair enough.
I don't know what it is about a duvet, and maybe it's because it's more loose and more like malleable that I can like I burrito myself. I'm a burrito sleeper, but like
Got it.
Jimmy literally has been sleeping like a fucking baby, and I'm over here being like,
I hate this.
Where's my
I
duvet?
hate this. Like, so you just get 2 twin blankets. Yep. He'll get his whatever the hell comforter that he wants, and then you get your duvet, and life is good.
I know, that's what we're doing.
Or you can get a sleep divorce.
Mm-mm.
Are we ready for sleep divorce yet?
Listen, when we lived in our apartment, we slept divorced a lot because this man saws logs when he sleeps. He is a snoring machine, especially when he has maybe too many beers on a Saturday night. But I don't know. Like we have a big enough bed where like it doesn't matter now, but unless he's like really snoring, I'll go to the guest room and I'll sleep in the guest room. But
yeah,
I don't but right now the guest room is utter chaos because that's the next room I gotta paint. So I have either sleep on the couch in the front room or bear with him snoring, and I've just been dealing with him snoring. And then this one starts snoring like puppy snores, and I'm just like,
okay, like everybody needs to get out. Yeah,
in my own home.
Just pop an extra melatonin.
Oh yeah, get some earplugs. When I was painting the master, like the guest room was still like in shambles, so like we literally had to sleep in the front room, and like it was like slumber parties.
Nice. Did you have enough blankets? Because at every slumber party, I never had enough blankets, and I would cover myself with, I don't even know what I had, like, around me.
A pillow.
Right. I would cover myself with a pillow. I think that's why millennials are obsessed with blankets, because we just had a horrible experience sleeping at everybody else's house that nobody has blankets, and now I just have an abundance of them.
I have an abundance of them. Like every year for Black Friday, I go to Kohl's and I buy the big blankets that are like on sale for $9, and like I currently have one that's not even open that I won for like a white elephant. It's like a Disney princess one in there. I think
perfect. That's all. I love it. That's true millennial right there.
Probably 17 blankets in this house.
Now I have to ask, what Disney princess is it?
It's Cinderella.
Damn right it is. Mm-hmm. It's either I think it's Cinderella, or who was it, like
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, or not Sleeping Beauty.
Snow White?
No, Belle. Beauty and the Beast. That's what I was going to say.
Yes. So, but did your parents have blankets at their house? Like when you were growing up, was there like always like a staple blanket?
Like the crochet blankets back in the day?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those 80 ones. That's what I had a lot. We had a lot of those.
The beautiful Eastern European sheepskin blanket.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are really nice. But the thing is those were not blankets that you can just lounge on the couch and like eat Cheetos and drink like pop and watch, cartoons under. That was like the decorative, really expensive, you only slept under it when you were sick blanket. Yes. Now, if I don't have a blanket on me while I'm on my couch, like reading on my Kindle, I just feel so weird. I'm like, I need a blankie. He's got his dog blankets. Like we are too many.
We have a lot of dog blankets as well for her. I don't know what is it. It's so many.
You know what? We're never going to be cold. If the heat ever goes out in this house, we have plenty of blankets. All right. That's enough blanket duvet comforter talk. We've got IndyCar to fucking talk about. So let's get started.
Let's do it. We made it. Here we are. 2 more weeks until the first race. No, not even 2 more weeks.
Not even. A week and a half?
A week and a half, but we have cars on the track. We've got the Sebring testing, and we have Phoenix testing.
I do have to say, I hated living in Arizona when I lived out there because I just felt like I always missed out on concerts and, everything that my Chicago friends were doing. This was like one of the only times I was so jealous of everyone in Phoenix going to the track for the test because they were allowed fans there.
Are there no concerts that happen in Phoenix?
No. Well, when I lived out there, it's not like it was a major city that people would come to all the time, right? Like the big bands would come through, but like, I like, the punk band that I listened to from Long Island, New York was not going to Phoenix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I was so jealous. I literally texted my aunt and was like, hey, I don't know what you're doing on Monday, but if you go to Desert Ridge between 5:30 and 7:30 and meet a man named Alex Rossi, can you take a photo of him for me and get an autograph?
Did you do it?
No. She was like, I have to work. I'm like, so? You live like 5 minutes away. Go meet Alex Rossi for me, damn it. And I was like, this is why I need to be there.
How hilarious would it be if like my niece told me to come here. I have no idea who you are. Like, I think he would appreciate that.
He'd be like, okay.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
He's like, okay. Be like, can you take a photo for her? I don't want to be in it. Can I just take a photo of you?
Or she goes up to him because he's wearing all Java House. I'm sorry, can I have a tall or actually, I want a grande drip coffee, please. I'm sorry, why are you not moving and getting my coffee, sir?
Oh my God, could you imagine? Like, actually, I feel like this needs to happen. Like one of these days, like at a track, you just walk up and be like, oh, you work for Java House? Hey, I need help with my order. Like I've been trying to track it. Do you know who I can talk to? And he's just like,
exactly. Like, I've been trying to get it on this app and it's just not working for me. Do you know, is there someone that I can talk to?
I think Alex would love that. He'd be like, are you joking? And the person would be like, what do you mean? You work for Java House?
If I'll go up to Christian and I'll do it. I think Christian would be hilarious. And like, I want to see what his answer would be.
Well, at first he probably would be like, what are
you talking about?
And then I think he'd be like, this is a bit.
Yeah. I think he'd play along. So
yeah, so we finally got some Sebring tests and Phoenix tests. You know, it's testing. It means nothing, right? Like in F1, like when they do F1 testing, it really means nothing. Like it's just making sure that the cars turn on, they go, we get comfortable with any new tires that Firestone brings.
Making adjustments of whatever that they need.
Exactly. It's just to get to dust off the 9-month cobwebs that you have had over the off season. And everyone was there, but Prema. So
sorry, Prema.
I have a suspicion that they are only going to run an Indy 500.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they're not going to be ready for Long Beach.
Yeah, probably. I think you're right about that. And we're kind of thinking that they're probably coming back with one car, not two, right?
Why, if they're looking for investors, if an investor wanted to go in, why would they want to pay for a 2-car team if they're already missing 4 races of the season?
Yeah.
So, so everyone was on track. You know, like I said, time and scoring means nothing, even though like David Malukas and Penske looked good. Penske always looks good during testing. Like, so, but it was nice. Mick Schumacher was there, like doing his thing. And it looked like everyone was just pretty vibey with Phoenix. Yeah. I think people were loving Phoenix. So if this race goes well, I could see this becoming a staple. Like the fans were lining up at like 7 a.m. when gates were opening and like the autograph session was capped. And this was testing. This wasn't even like a race weekend. So
that's exciting. And I heard or I saw, I know you had said like some of the results, they really don't matter, but our guy Alex actually was number one for Phoenix, right? I hope this is not. I hope that's it's a good sign, right? That we want to see him.
I don't want to get my hopes up. Like Marcus Armstrong was leading like one of the sessions, and I was like, he's gonna win on an oval. But I need to check myself until the green falls and St. Pete. Like that's when it matters. But it was just nice getting to see everyone on track. We can talk about it now, I guess. Finally, the Dale Coyne dropped us a post Valentine's Day you up text saying it's Roman. I knew it.
Grosjean. Yes. Well, we heard the whispers. He was there during content day. He was I think what was it, Connor Daly that kind of spilled his beans a few weeks ago anyway. So it's good to actually see his name officially on. Now, Dale Coyne needs to drop some merch.
Seriously.
Like that, he's got these great drivers, and we are happy to represent both of them. So come on, Dale, get some merch going. We are happy to purchase them. Please. Yeah. Please.
You know what? At this point, we'll fucking design it for you if it means you get merch.
For real.
Come on. We need some Coyne merch.
Do we know who's sponsoring Roman? Did he announce it?
Was it? It's. I think it's part of the Ask Roy group.
Got it.
Because Todd Alt owns a bunch of companies, so it's one of those. It's a Bitcoin company. So
got it.
Insert Bitcoin. Because the livery that we saw was black, like orange and yellow. So
okay, a little different. Because last year, what was it, like blue with the Ask Roy stuff?
Yeah.
Right.
So, well, Roman is finally back. After being a reserve driver and taking a long sabbatical from IndyCar, going all the Costco's around the United States.
Living his best life, pretty much.
Well, think about it this way. He didn't do anything reserve driver, maybe did some testing in the sim for Prema and got fucking paid and then just raced in, endurance.
It's the life, man. That's what you want, right?
Why would you come back? This is what I would fucking do.
Well, I guess whatever race car drivers, their life isn't complete unless they're in a car, right? But
I know. But thank you, Dale. You didn't wait till the week of St. Pete. We appreciate you.
Or, yeah, exactly. So, which we thought that like the week before that was going to be announced. But, good.
We had to pause this episode because of Dale. So I was going to be like, man, if this man does not drop a name when we have to record, we're just doing it. And we're just going to blast Dale on the pod. Like we always do.
The cease and desist is coming. It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. It'll be hand delivered by someone we know. Like it will be like perfectly, like we will be blacklisted from Road America and all the races we go to. We'll have to change our names, our identities, and become like NASCAR fans. That's basically what's going to happen. So, but outside of some other news, so what's interesting is that Chevy and Honda have continued a commitment to IndyCar beyond 2026 as engine suppliers. So I know for a long time we were talking about, is Honda going to stay in IndyCar? Because there's always been rumblings about them wanting to leave and them not seeing the ROI. Well, they are going to be around at least until the new regs come out in 2028, which is a good sign that we still have 2 engine suppliers in the series. But I think part of the reason why Honda is staying is because now Honda and Chevy each get a manufacturer charter. So,
okay,
when is Yuki Tsunoda going to race for Honda and IndyCar? Like what?
I mean, we've actually talked about this before. Do you think? Oh my gosh, how crazy would that be?
I know, like. So technically the charter is associated with the engine supplier, and then the engine supplier will choose which team they will partner with. So a Chevy team will partner with a Chevy team, like an engine supplier, and then a Honda team will with the Honda supplier. MSR has already stepped up and said, hey, we run Acura and IMSA, we run Honda and IndyCar. We'd love to have a third car with Honda.
That'd be cool.
Yuki and Elio and a little Felix and Marcus. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. Yuki needs to agree to it, but hey, a reserve driver for a team that you got fired from, or IndyCar where people are going to love you.
You really think that he would?
No.
Right? No.
Well,
he's too bougie, I feel like, that he would come here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and not like to knock that other F1 drivers that have come to IndyCar before, but like, I don't know.
He wouldn't live in Indiana. I don't think if Yuki came here and, did IndyCar, I feel like he wouldn't live in the Midwest. I feel like he would either live in like Manhattan, like in the middle, like in Central Park or Soho, or LA. Yeah. And he would just pay to fly to sim, to tracks, to whatever needs to happen. I feel like he would not go to Indianapolis.
And I just don't see the personality, honestly, like that it would work out.
But we can hope.
We can hope. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's grown up. Maybe this
he's got the
Red
fiery
Bull stuff
attitude.
He definitely does have the fiery attitude. But maybe Red Bull has humbled him. But it would be cool. I don't know.
He's probably emotionally damaged, and you know what we love about IndyCar? All of them are emotionally damaged. So Yuki fit right in. And also, I'd love to see you eat a deep fried Snickers at like Milwaukee.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I just want to see him at the Indy 500, honestly. Like, how angry do you think that he would drive? He would be road raging so hard. I would just like how we had the radio. I would just sit and listen to his radio the entire race, because
it would be like, get the fuck out of my way. Shut the fuck up.
Right. It would just be a reality show in itself. Oh
Santino and Yuki in the same series, would there be fistfights every race?
My God. That would
and if you keep Roman Grosjean with crashing into everybody. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Are we creating like a Bravo reality show?
Yes, we are. I started watching that Netflix America's Next Top Model like backstory stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And
we need an IndyCar
I'm
version.
manifesting this. We need like an IndyCar style America's Next Top Model drama.
I feel like Yuki would fit into the drama. The Chevy drivers, right? Like, actually, this would be an opportunity for maybe a Connor to come back, right, and partner with a team. But McLaren has 3, Chip Ganassi has 3, maybe an Ed Carpenter Racing get a third car. So there's going to be interesting. These are not going to come out, I think, until 2028. So we have a little bit of time. 27, so next year. So Yuki can do a year as a reserve driver and say, I want to race. And, Mike Shank will be like,
there'll be a place. There'll definitely be a place. Yes.
You can talk to Mick. You can talk to all these drivers that have come from the series. You have F1 drivers, everyone, right? Like,
yeah.
come here, please. Or even a Logan Sargent can come back and do that, right? Especially now that he has, like, you know, connections to, you know, Kyle Kirkwood and things like that. So
just saying.
Or if Fittipaldi can come back. There's so many options.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's talk about just one update that just dropped, I think, yesterday. Small change to this season when it comes to street races. There will now be a mandatory 2 stints on alternate tires for street races. So basically, it's a minimum of a 3-stop at all street races. So you're going to have to run the alternate and the primary tire and then an alternate again. So I think they're just trying to make street races not a DRS train, basically how sometimes they are. And it's basically to prevent, you know,
just
fuel save and tire saving. Yeah.
Yeah. So just making it kind of like even the playing field for everybody.
Yep. So, which, you know what? I'll take that. I think, was it Monaco last year where they did a mandatory 2-stop?
Yes.
And it created like, it's Monaco. It's not going to create too much chaos, but it created enough chaos where you're like, huh, okay. Like, this is making it interesting. So
yes. Yeah. I remember there was a lot of like the Mercedes, I think, where they were in trouble like towards the end because they're like, oh shit, we didn't do both of our stops, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And they had to do like an instant stop at the end, right? So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Interesting. So the commercials finally dropped.
Thank God.
For Will Power and Alex Palou. So what did you think about both of them?
Will Power's commercial deserved an Emmy.
That was I thought it was incredibly funny. I wish that they would have launched it during Super Bowl. I feel like that was a Super Bowl commercial. Like it should have been, but
that should have been.
Maybe people just don't know who Will Power is. No, I mean they do. But last year they ran the IndyCar commercials, so I wonder why that they didn't, because I think it was definitely worthy of it.
It should have been the first commercial. It should have gone during at least playoffs. I think that and technically they could have done 2 they dropped both commercials in one weekend. Why couldn't you have done that with, like, one weekend you could have done Joseph and Pato, and then one weekend you could have done Will and Palou, but they staggered them too much where they had to drop these 2 literally the weekend of the NASCAR Daytona, which people were going to be NASCAR fans are going to be watching Daytona. They're going to see the commercial, but Will's, incredible. Chef's kiss. Give me 500 of them. He did incredible in every single one of his little mini characters. He was fully committed. It was funny, on the nose how he is in this like awkward, weird, I'm Will Power, but on the inside, I am a feisty Australian man. And of course, they did the double bird, the signature.
You had to do the double bird. It's classic. Yeah, it was outstanding. I agree. Now Palou's commercial was stupid. Lackluster. This man won the Indy 500, and it was a very boring commercial. I mean, compared to the rest of the 3, didn't highlight his personality, didn't really talk about like his drive. Pretty much, I almost feel like he's like, okay, he's done with racing because he's won the Indy 500. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it felt like to me, that like, yep, this is under my belt. I'm good enough. Like, I'm done. That's it.
It felt unfinished.
Yeah.
When I was watching it, I was like, oh, that's it? Like, you had Pato driving around a fucking dump truck, and Joseph Newgarden being the epitome of a creepy, murderous villain, and then Will Power having 15 costume changes. And all Alex had to do was walk into a fucking grocery store, pick up a jug of milk, drink it, and go, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It just,
you won everything last year. You couldn't have done anything.
Or, like, I would imagine that the drivers have to approve all of these commercials, right? That they have to agree to do it.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he was just like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Or this was the best option out of the ones they gave him. that he was comfortable with. It didn't show me Alex's personality, which I hate to say this, but I don't even know who Alex Palou is.
Oh, yeah. He does seem like a little bit more of a private person. Doesn't have a large personality compared to the other three, right? Like,
but if you're going to agree to be one of the faces of IndyCar, you need to show us something. If he was on America's Next Top Model, he would have been cut.
Oh, he definitely would have been cut.
It would have been
not going to be America's Next Top Model.
Goodbye. But it just felt, if that was the commercial that ran like during a big moment, I would have been so upset.
Yeah.
But at the same time, their commercials, it's not that deep, but IndyCar has an identity problem. They don't know who they are. They don't know how to cater to multi-generations of fans. Fox is very leaning into their, like, the boomer traditionalists and then like the young Gen Z demographic. And as always, the Gen Xers are forgotten and the millennials are just like, we're here sorting our kids into Harry Potter houses. So they don't know what to do. And I feel like the commercials give us an opportunity. You have Will, who's in his 40s, who's a staple in this series. You have Joseph, who is like a millennial through and through. And then you have Zillennial Pato and then Zillennial Palou. And you could have Pato would have done anything. If you told him to jump out of a plane, eating a Big Mac while serenading, a girl at a bar, he would do it.
No.
So you give Alex like, oh, cool, he won. Top off, queen.
And not only that, like, he smashed last season.
Right. They could have done.
But they only highlighted the 500, which I know, again, everyone wants to win the 500. And that's the whole idea. I feel like the behind the series and things like that. But still, they definitely missed the mark. That it's that kind of commercial is not going to pull in fans. It's not going to engage people the way that they should be engaging people at this point.
But Will Powers, anyone can be a Will Power. Will Power could be a dog walker. Will Power can be, I love the fact that when you called that phone number on the billboard, like, it went somewhere. Like, it was just Will.
What was the phone number? I gotta.
You called and it's like, hi, if you would like to get a will drafted by Will, please, at your own will, leave a phone. Like, it was so, like, that one was just, I felt like that one was the original one they created. It felt like the first one. It was the most thoughtful. It was the most like perfected like idea out of all of them.
I want to find
But it was so good. I want Will to do all of the commercials.
I want to find the phone number that's on there. I want to call it right now.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. I might have to go back into our text messages like way back. I think I sent it to y'all.
You did, right?
I did, but listen, if you guys could see this group chat that we have, the amount of memes and stupid TikToks and Reddit threads that we send to each other is
it's hilarious.
So maybe I'll find it.
We're sorry, Jimmy.
So no, it's okay. Is this it? Hold on.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it. See, I told you it's somewhere in there. You can play it and put it up to your microphone so all of our viewers can hear it.
Okay.
Please don't get copyrighted. I don't even know if we can do this.
I'm doing it. I don't care.
Do it. What are they going to do? Send us a cease and desist because we played a commercial?
We're asking for cease and desist, actually. We want to be relevant.
Hi, you've reached Will from Will's Wills and Testaments. I can't take your call right now because I'm willfully ignoring the phone. If you're calling to make a will, contest a will, or you're simply willing to talk wills in general, congratulations, you've come to the right will. If you're calling for that other will, the handsome one that drives an IndyCar, I'm willing to confirm you can catch him on Fox all season long.
Amazing.
Like
absolutely amazing.
So thoughtful. Like, and also when I was watching it all, and then I was waiting for curbside takeaway, press 1. Like I was calling the Outback. Like it was so good.
I wonder how many times that phone call, that number has been called.
I hope it's millions of times.
I hope they posted somewhere that shows like how many times that people have dialed the number.
Will needs to make merch of that billboard because I'd fucking wear it with the phone number.
Oh, for sure. 100%. I would love to wear. Oh my God, that's so funny.
But then you look at Palou's and you're like, it just felt like an afterthought. Mm-hmm. Will has a phone number with a voicemail.
Yeah. It's great. Absolutely great.
It is what it is, but if I can tier them, Will 100%, Chef's Kiss 100, like A++. Then I would put Pato's at like a B.
Yeah.
Joseph's at a B-, and then like Palou's at like a C-.
Yeah, agreed. I would have to agree. Oh, well.
Dear Fox, do better. No, I'm kidding. Keep giving us willpower commercials.
I mean, they got a 75%, really. 3 out of the 4.
Yeah. C's get degrees. Come on, you passed.
C's get degrees. I guess you passed. So
listen, I just want to see willpower on Dancing with the Stars after his career. I feel like he would do so well, and I would vote the fuck out of him.
People would love it. Because, again, you know what? Pato would do really well on Dancing with the Stars. I mean, he would.
Do you know, oh my God. Could you imagine his DMs after one night of Dancing with the Stars? Not only would he get like dads and moms, and he'd get all ages. He'd just get millions of people being like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Exactly. Like, yeah, he would like. What's his followers right now? How many does he have?
700. Is he at 1 million yet? I don't think so.
I know. I was gonna say. I'm like, I don't think he's over 1 million, but that would definitely put him over 1 million.
Oh, 100%. Oh, here, Patricio Award is at almost. He is at 927,000. He is almost at 1 million. Let's get our boy to 1 million.
Let's get him to 1 million. People, come on.
All right. Gosh. Well, that's been the news, at least for the last week or so. Things are clearly heating up in the IndyCar world. So what we want to do next is. As we are counting down the days to St. Pete, we finally have a full driver lineup. Prema, maybe one day we'll update you on that. But we finally have all of the teams. So we're just going to quickly go through all of the teams so that everyone knows who's racing for whom, who's a rookie. There have been clearly some changes from drivers going to other teams. And then at the end, we'll do some fun predictions, and we'll go back to these predictions at the end of the season and either celebrate our predictions of a success or cry that we actually thought that would happen. So we're going to kick off in alphabetical order. We're going to kick off with AJ Foyt Racing. So Foyt is synonymous with IndyCar. Almost the entire family has raced at some point. Their engine provider is Chevy, and they have 2 cars. So they have the number 4, which was David Malukas' car last year, is now going to be taken by Caio Collet from Brazil. He is moving on up from Formula 2 and Indy Next. He was second in the Indy Next Championship last year, and he's pretty flippin' fast. And so we'll see how he does next to his teammate, Mr. Santino Ferrucci, in the number 14. This is crazy. I didn't realize this. It's only his 4th full race season. Like he's raced pockets, but this is only. I somehow felt like he was older than 27. He's 27 and Caio's 23. Like Santino's still fairly young. Mm-hmm. He just acts like a grumpy old fucking man. So
he sure does.
Yeah, so we'll
maybe
see.
that's why he's a grumpy old man, is because he doesn't have any wins. He's got some podiums that we witnessed, one at Road America that he was 3rd, I believe, right?
Yes, yep, and the notorious Miller Lite celebration.
Yes. No, wasn't he asking for a spotted cow?
He was, but they don't give those away to anybody.
They don't give those away very easily. Yeah, you got to earn those spotted cows, Santino.
Exactly.
And 3rd place isn't going to cut it.
Nope. Winners only get spotted cow at Road America. Come on. But the Penske partnership will remain with Foyt moving into, even though technically Caio and Santino are not Penske-backed drivers. So that alliance will still happen with the Penske team.
Awesome. Very good. All right. So the next one we have is Andretti Global, which is my favorite team. Of course, named after the amazing Andretti family, Mario, Marco, and Michael. So we have the 26, 27, and 28 car. So the 26 car is going to be Will Power. He is, like we said before, he's 44 years old. He's definitely the most decorated, one of the most decorated on the grid, actually. 319 starts. Wow. That's pretty amazing. He's an Indy 500 winner. He's won championship. He's had 71 poles, 45 wins. So an amazing, and so he's in the 26 car, which used to be, oh my God, why can't I think of his name now?
Colton.
Did I forget his name already?
You've already forgotten
I've already forgotten Colton's name. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm very sorry.
We're just really happy Will's Andretti.
I'm just so focused, I know. So, and then for 27 car is going to be our Kyle Kirkwood. He's also 27 years old. I feel like he would be also older.
It's the beard. Once he grew the beard, I was like, he's old now.
He's got 68 starts, 5 wins, and 3 poles underneath his belt. And then we have Marcus Ericsson in the 28 car, also an Indy 500 winner. 114 starts and 4 wins. He's got to step up his game this year.
I would not be surprised if Marcus has another year like 2025 that he will not be with Andretti next year. Like, okay, hot take. That Indy 500 win was pure luck. Like, he did well, but that came very easily to him, just like the Indy 500 for everyone else, right? It just luck. But the fact that he only has 4 wins to his 114 starts, yikes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. Well, then now we're going to move on to my favorite team, which is Arrow McLaren. Their engine provider is Chevy. They have 3 drivers in the 5, 6, and the 7. So we have Mr. Pato Award from Mexico. He's 26 and has had 7 poles, 31 podium finishes, 9 wins, no Indy 500 wins. I don't want to talk about all of the tears I've shed.
Not yet.
Not yet. But he was second in the championship last year. So I think he's got some good momentum moving forward. In the number 6, we have Nolan Siegel. He is a baby at 21. It's his second full season. And in true McLaren fashion, if that boy doesn't show up, Zach Brown will Zach Brown, and there will be another very nice boy in his place. Rolodex ready and waiting for that
who's
seat.
The next twink that's going to be in line?
Exactly.
We'll
Come on. Who's going to feed me grapes in my villain lair? Come on.
All right. So we got Chip Ganassi next, which is powered by Honda.
Oh, wait. We forgot about Christian Lundgaard.
Oh, go back.
Sorry, Christian. In the 7, we have Christian Lundgaard from Denmark. He is 24 with 1 win, 3 poles, and 9 podiums. It will be his second full season with McLaren. Sorry if we forgot about you. It's okay. We love you equally as much.
You are not forgotten, sir. You were super cool when we saw you in Indy when you were spinning out your McLaren. It was pretty
beautiful. And then they do have a 4th car confirmed for the Indy 500 for McLaren. Ryan Hunter-Reay will be racing under McLaren for the Indy 500. Okay, we now have everyone. We have not left any children at the daycare. We can keep moving on.
All right, yes. So Chip Ganassi, powered by Honda. So we got the 9, 10, and 8 car. So Scott Dixon is in 9. Very decorated as well, the most decorated on this team. He's 45 years old with 58 wins, 6 championships, and an Indy 500 win. So he is definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame if he's not already.
He is going to be inducted this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he's not, it's time. It is time. So in the 10 car, we have our Spanish inquisitor, I should say, Alex Palou. He is only 28 years old too. Oh my gosh, he's so young. Baby. He's got 4 championships, and he's got that Indy 500 win from last year. And in the 8 car, we're going to have Kiffin Simpson, who I always forget was born in Barbados.
What a life, man.
What a life. That sounds amazing right about now. 21 years old, and this is his 3rd full season with Chip Ganassi. So
perfect. He's a wee little lad. Could you imagine being on a team with 2 goats?
Yeah, right.
One that could be your dad.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I know. And he's got a lot that he could learn from those two. And hopefully they take him under his wing and they teach him a thing or two.
I feel like now that Alex is a dad and Scott's a dad, I feel like they know how to say, hey, like, it's going to be okay, Kiffin. So,
yeah.
All right. Next, we have Mr. Dale Coyne. Dale, we're going to say good things about you. Do not keep writing that cease and desist. They're powered by Honda. So now we finally have a full lineup with the 19 being driven by Dennis Hauger. It will be his rookie season. He is the 2025 Indy Next champion from Norway. And then we have the Phoenix rising himself, Mr. Roman Grosjean in the 18. He is 40 years old. This man will be racing until he is 87 years old.
If that fire didn't kill him, nothing will.
Nothing will. Seriously. He's just living off Costco samples and good vibes. And it's his 5th season. And I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. I believe he started with his journey with Dale. So either this is his full circle moment where after Dale, there's no more, but Roman is back on the grid and Dale's probably like, please stop, don't crash the car. I have a rookie. I don't have the money to pay Delara for all of the pieces. So we'll see.
Oh, we're praying for you, Dale.
Yeah.
So next we have our Ed Carpenter Racing, which is powered by Chevy. We did get confirmation that Ed Carpenter is going to be racing in the 500 this year, so they'll be running 3. But for the rest of the season, we have the 21 and 22 cars. So in the 20 car is Alex Rossi. He's 34 years old. He's got 164 starts, 8 wins, 7 poles, and an Indy 500 win. And then the 21 car is going to be Christian Rasmussen from Denmark. 25 years old. He's got 31 starts, and he's got 1 win. So, which we were witness to that win at Milwaukee. So
I will remember that pass on Alex Palou forever.
It was
the fact that he just
amazing.
And the donuts. Christian, give us more. We need to see you winning more.
Yes.
All right. Next, we have Juncos Hollinger Racing, they're also powered by Chevy. They have 2 cars. In the 76, we have Renus VK exiting Dale Coyne and moving over to JHR. I believe Renus raced with JHR in his junior series season. So there is a full circle moment going back to Juncos. He is 35. That's not right. 25. That's a typo. I'm 35. I was probably projecting. Renus, you are.
I'm like, he's way younger than us, man.
If you. I was like, that's my age. He's 25. He has 97 starts, 2 poles, and 5 podiums. One of those podiums last year was with Dale Coyne, which was a huge moment for Coyne being back on the podium. Then we have the number 77. We have Stingray Robb from the U.S. He is 24, and it's his 4th full season with JHR. I will channel my non-Connor Daly moments and keep my thoughts to myself about why Stingray is in the series, but Stingray is in the series in the number 77.
Poor Stingray. He's got a good heart. Okay?
He does, but he needs to at least podium or be be consistently in the top 10.
Yes, agreed.
That is
agreed. So, all right. Next, Meyer Shank Racing, which is powered by Honda. And we did get confirmation that Helio Castroneves is going to be racing in the 500 under Meyer Shank. For the rest of the season, they will be the 60 and the 66 car. And the 60 is going to be Felix Rosenquist. So this is a return, right? He wasn't there last year and now he's back. So he is 34 years old. He's got 1 win and 6 poles under his belt. And then in the 66 car is Marcus Armstrong, which is from New Zealand, 25 years old, and he's got 2 podiums.
Yeah, they've got good momentum, and they have a partnership with Chip Ganassi Racing. So imagine getting Alex Palou's data. That is all. Awesome. Next, we're going to move on to Rahal Letterman Lanigan. They have an engine powered by Honda. We've got 3 cars. We got the 15, the 45, and the 47. I'm going to have to get so used to seeing the 47 because that is a new number for us this year. We have in the 15, we have Graham Rahal from the US. He is 37 and he has had 6 wins. I think Graham needs a decent season. I think he's starting to get a little worn down with his time at Rahal Letterman Lanigan. So hopefully Graham has a good season this year. We have in the 45, Mr. Louis Foster from the UK. I will channel Will Buxton here. Apparently, it's from a tiny itty bitty town of like 1,000 people in the UK is where Louis is from. And he is 22 and he is the 2024 Indy Next champion. And he had one pole last season at Road America. There's something about growing a mustache and putting a bounty on getting a pole or a win and shaving it off that clearly works for these drivers. And then we have in the number 47, cue the drum roll, Mr. Mick Schumacher. He is in IndyCar. Both of Milena and I, so excited. He is 26. He is a rookie. And welcome to IndyCar.
So welcome.
Mick Schumacher.
I'm very excited to see what he does.
I know, me too.
So excited. And then last but not least, we have our Penske drivers, which is powered by Chevy. So in the 2 car, we're going to have Joseph Newgarden, 35 years old. He does have a championship underneath his belt and, of course, an Indy 500 win. In the 3 car, we got Scotty Mack from New Zealand. We have so many New Zealanders. I'm glad that we're
the Kiwi boys. We love them.
We do. He's 32.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah, I know. His hairline maybe says 35, but he's 32.
Right? I know. So 7 wins, 12 poles. We love you, Scotty. Sorry. Like we really do.
You look beautiful.
He does. He really does. And then in the 12 car is our David Malukas, our Chicago hometown boy. 24 years old. He's got 5 top 5s. So we're pulling for him. He was looking pretty good in testing. So that's very promising for the season.
Some good machinery under him. And as somebody who is the short oval king, Phoenix might be a place for him to possibly get his first win. So awesome. Little Dave, I don't think I can call him. Well, I will call him Little Dave until he wins. Then he'll be Dave. He has aged to Dave. All right, let's do some predictions. So we're gonna do who we want to be the champion for the championship, who's gonna be the 500 champion, who do we think will be rookie of the year, then if there's any rookies or first time winners, and then what is our biggest upset of the season. So I'll go first. My 2026 IndyCar champion is going to be Mr. Will Power. I think that Will win the championship. He will beat Alex Palou and Pato and the rest of the grid. There is a small but mighty fire burning under that man's ass, and he's going to use it, and he's going to win. And I think he's going to beat everybody. Not immediately. It'll be a slow, consistent, like maybe not winning every weekend, but he's going to be better than everyone else.
Yeah, that he's going to perform. This is his revenge tour, is affectionately what we like to call it. So
exactly.
I'm going to go, I don't know. Who would I go for a championship? I mean, I don't want to say Palou. But that's like the prediction. Like if you if you probably punch it into Chat GPTs, you're probably going to get Alex Palou again, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay. I'm going to do the safe bet, and I'm going to say Alex Palou.
All right. For the Indy 500, I will never shy away from this. Mr. Pato O'Ward is going to win the Indy 500.
I'm going to agree with you on this. It is his year. It has to be his year, right?
Lando had his year last year. It's Pato's year this year.
Yes, I agree. We're pulling for you, Pato. So what do you think about Rookie of the Year?
So this one was hard for me because Dennis Hauger, I think, is an incredible driver. I think he came into Indy Next and really kicked ass and took names on ovals, on everything, right? But he's in a coin. Mm-hmm. So I took a look and I'm like, Kaio, as long as he can be consistent with the Penske partnership with Foyt, I think that Kaio's going to have a better year. I think Kaio's going to do better than Dennis. Mick's probably going to be in the middle. I think Dennis is either going to be better than him or Mick's going to be better than Dennis. It's honestly going to come down to these two.
Yeah.
Mick, I think, will be really strong, of course, on the streets and the road courses. But Kaio and Dennis have had oval experience in Next.
Yeah.
So while I would love to say Mick Schumacher, and I would love to be wrong and say Kaio and it's wrong and it is Mick, but I just think Mick needs 1 year to cook before he can start getting some consistent results.
I am going to say Mick. And the reason why is because all of the resources that RLL has pulled together for him.
True.
I think that has setting him up for that success. I agree. He probably is not, I think the ovals and things like that, he doesn't have that experience that the others do. But we don't know what kind of training that he went through. We don't know, things like that. Maybe he went through more rigorous stuff than everybody else. I don't know. But I can't say no to Schumacher.
Hey,
right? I can't.
Pato, you can't say no to him.
Can't say no.
Also, nope. I do wonder, since Mick was in F1, he kind of hit his goal, right? He hit his dream. Is there pressure at IndyCar? Like, does he have the same pressures that Dennis and Kaio have to perform? Like, of course he wants to perform and do well, but like, because he's seen it all, is he coming into this a little bit more loose and saying, hey, if I crash on an oval, that's fine. It's my first fucking oval. You know what I mean? Right. Like, I wonder if he's coming in with a little bit of that pressure of F1 and competing and having that name associated with him in F1. I wonder if that allowed him to kind of be a little bit more mentally calm in IndyCar because he's already loved.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, and he, wasn't Gunther, his the team principal, all that pressure that Gunther probably put on him and all that anxiety that we saw. I'm hoping. Yeah, I would imagine he seems pretty calm. He seems pretty like, I'm happy to be here. I'm just so excited to things like that were comments that we're hearing from him. So all right. Promising. All right.
So for first win, I am picking with Marcus Armstrong. I think he had a lot of momentum going in last year. I think he'll finally get a win this year. He's been very close. He's loving that third place, and it's either third or 13th for that man. So my first win out of the grid is going to be Marcus this year.
Okay. So I know we talk a lot of shit about Penske, but this poor man last year had the worst season and everyone was picking on him. So I'm kind of rooting for Joseph Newgarden just to have a little comeback and have this first win. Like, I really just want to see you happy, sir. Like, it was very disappointing, very depressing to see you last year cry in your car by yourself.
I know.
So Joseph, come on, let's see you have that first win.
You're a rookie again, Joseph. There's no responsibility. You've done it.
Slate.
You're a champion. You're a back-to-back Indy 500 winner. You are the Captain America of IndyCar, right? You're going to go out and you're going to win. You also have a teammate that is like, gunning to be the young gun. You need to show up and say, I got this. So nice. All right. Well, so now we'll talk about biggest upset. Mine is that Joseph Newgarden will struggle this season. Oh my God. Okay. I just think that as Joseph has achieved almost as much. I don't know him, but it looks like everything he wanted in IndyCar. I think that he will rate. Like, I think he'd be happy if he raced in like IMSA or endurance just for like the long, maybe 8 races a season and settle down and be there for his growing family. I think he's fine. Like, go live your Disney princess life. Go and live the beautiful life you have. I feel like if he doesn't have another mentally strong year this year, I can see him pulling the boots up, not this year, but maybe next year.
Yeah.
They've changed leadership and they've moved things around, and Cindric is back like at Penske. So maybe as long as they have a clean, no cheating scandal year, maybe he'll have a better year, but I still think he's going to struggle. Something happened in Penske that we really don't know about that ruined his relationship with Scotty Mack, that ruined a lot of relationships with leadership and all the turmoil that was happening internally. We don't know what really happened, but I think it really weighed on Will and Scotty and Joseph, but I think it weighed on Joseph the most.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Yeah.
What's your biggest upset?
Yeah.
Marcus Armstrong
upset. I'm just going to throw a hilarious kind of like what a biggest upset.
Do it.
I think Santino is going to throw hands.
Oh,
on
come
somebody.
on. Yes.
That's what I predict sometime during the season. He is going to throw hands. I don't know. Who do you think would piss him off the most? Connor's not here anymore.
I know. I think Scotty.
Or Rasmussen.
I feel like he's a gentle giant.
You know who I...
Yeah. I think that
I think he pisses people off on the track that like...
You know who No, he's going to be a dad. So I don't know if I can see Felix like being like, get the fuck off me. Like, I feel like he can throw bows. Any of them. Honestly, any of them can take Santino. Santino, you know what? Let's have Santino fight Santino.
He's just going to have an internal struggle for the entire season. That's what it's going to be. Like, you're just going to punch out yourself.
Roger Penske against Santino. People would pay for pay-per-view for that. Come on.
Yes, they would. Santino, throw some hands. Okay, dude? It's okay. Let your Italian show.
Yes, let's your... Listen, when we do our predictions back at the end of the season and you're going to be like, holy shit, Santino fought 12 people. I'm going to be like, congratulations.
Going to fight a fan at one point. Like,
wait. I can see that happening. Like a heckling
totally
fan.
See that happening, right? Yeah, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but would they? Well, Santino would. Yeah, actually, you're right.
Santino would. I think he totally would.
Well, that's the 2026 grid. Like we mentioned, Prema is still like a question mark. So if they decide to show up one of these days to work, we'll let you know. But when this episode comes out, we'll be 5 days away from St. Pete.
Woohoo!
So we're going to do just a quick little overview of St. Pete. So St. Pete is in clearly downtown St. Petersburg. It's a street track. It's 1.8 miles downtown with 14 turns. There's 5 lefts and 9 rights. Fun fact. And it includes part of an airport runway. So the main like start finish line is on the actual airport, which I always thought was very interesting. The track has 2 long straights and it's very, very, very hard to brake. There's a lot of braking that happens. It is going to be 180 miles and 100 laps. Last year's winner, Mr. Alex Palou. No yellows. Remember, it was a green, clean, full 100 lap race.
Yeah, there was no yellows for like what, the first like 4 races or 5 races
400 laps
right?
or something like that. Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah. That's wild.
And so you can watch the race on March 1st. It's at 12 p.m. Eastern on Fox. And actually you can watch all the IndyCar races on Fox, or I know that they just announced a larger partnership with international streaming services. So if you are an international listener, go check out that article at IndyCar.com. It'll give you a deeper dive on how you can stream the races if you're not in the U.S.
Cool. And then so Indy Next is also going to be driving at St. Pete. So their laps, 45 laps for them, 81 miles. The previous winner was Dennis Hauger. And that race is going to be on March 1st at 10 a.m. Eastern time on FS1.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do we want to think about who do you want to win for St. Pete, or do we want to just wait to see what happens and then we'll start doing predictions? Because honestly, even though the grid is primarily like 50-50 the same, I don't know. Watching the Phoenix test, I feel like these drivers are antsy and they want to race. So
yeah.
We'll see.
I'm excited.
I am so excited to finally, like, this first stint of the race, like of the schedule is like St. Pete, Phoenix, Arlington, like back to back to back to back. And I'm like, yes, I have no plans those weekends. I am just going to sit my tuchus down and I'm going to watch IndyCar until my eyes bleed. I cannot wait.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I really need. And what's it called? It's going to be, I think, next weekend. Drive to Survive.
Yes. Yes.
So,
I wonder if they're going to do another behind the paywall, can't watch it unless you pay for Fox News in 100 Days of Indy documentary again, because I don't think they should. I think they need to revisit that whole concept. But I'm going to be watching Drive to Survive like I have every year now, even though I watched the entire season, and I'll probably still cry when they show that Lando wins the championship. So
yeah. It'll be fun.
It'll be good.
I know there was a lot of drama, and like every single weekend, I'm like, oh, Netflix must be salivating. So it's gonna be a good. So
much happened. Christian Horner got fired. Like the whole,
yes.
papaya rules and all of that, and then Liam Lawson getting fired from Red Bull, and Adrian Newey. Like there's a lot of pieces of content. I just sometimes I'm like, all right, when are we gonna get the tinfoil hat that all of this was fucking scripted? F1's not like the racing was real, but everything that happened outside of it.
Jerry Springered it the entire season. Ugh, come on, man.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to keep up to date with the shenanigans of this podcast, please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. And if you want to follow us on social and, DM us your predictions or any of your hot takes from race weekends, you can find us at Lap It Like It's Hot on Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, basically anywhere that has a social media platform. Substack, YouTube. Leave a comment, leave a review, leave a 5-star rating. We are so excited that the season's finally, kicking off, and we can now have some supporting documentation to our hot takes, which is really, really great. And Dale, there's a shredder right next to your desk. You can shred the cease and desist. We love you.